and welcome to Creativity. Today I'm here with an Onam series. Onam special item is called Olan. It doesn't have any spices. It is full of flavors of coconut, coconut milk, coconut oil, all that kind of stuff. So with very few ingredients we can make a super delicious Olan. So without further ado, let's take a look at all the ingredients we'll be using for this recipe. Okay, we need fresh coconut milk, about 1 cup. We need 3 green chilies. This is according to your spiciness because there's nothing else that's adding flavor to it. So just green Thai chilies gives a little bit of heat and something surprising element in your mouth. So that's 3 split, not fine chop or anything. About half cup of water. We need coconut oil, salt to taste. This is winter melon, which is about 2 cups that I have diced. So when you're cutting your winter melon, we don't need it so big, but just something enough. There's a lot of water content in here, so when we place this, it will reduce down. So this is 2 cups of winter melon that I have, somewhat into cubes that I've chopped up. And this is red chole or red lentils that we can buy at Indian grocery store. So this is 1/4 cup that I have soaked and pressure cooked. So that's this. And when I wanted to make sure that you guys get to see what kind of texture it is, so this is 1/4 cup of that into this. Okay, there's nothing else added to it. No salt, no turmeric, nothing. And of course, we need curry leaves because it's a Kerala dish. So let's start. Okay, we need a nice pan for this. So our pan is ready. We're going to go in with our winter melon. This is 2 cups that I've diced up. There's lots of water content in here, so be careful. Now what we're going to do is just give it a mix around, and we're going to add about 1/4 cup of water. Nice facials. Okay, into that water we're going to add 1/4 cup of the milk, coconut milk. And by that we're diluting it down. So our winter melon is cooking in that coconut milk. It's going to be really fast. After it starts bubbling, we're going to add our 3 green chilies that we have slit. Okay. If your pan is ready, this should be done within 10 minutes maximum. Okay. Let's cover this and cook. Wow, that's really fast. Okay. Into this, we're going to add some fresh curry leaves. Now that is according to your desire, how many you want, how little you want. So I'm just adding a few leaves here. That coconut milk, that winter melon and green chilies along with that curry leaf, it just smells so much like Kerala. I like these curries because it's so easy to make. You can make it any time of it and have it as a feast on your banana leaf, or you could have it with your rice. Okay. Okay. Into this, we're going to add our cooked 1/4 cup of red chole, red lentils. There's very little water left in it, so I'm just going to add all of that. Give it a good mix. Beautiful. Now we're going to pour in another 1/4 cup of water. So total I have 1/2 cup of water ready. We're going to let this come to a simmer, and then we're going to add our coconut milk. And then we're going to taste it. Before that, we need to add a pinch of salt. So let's cover this and cook for 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. Because our lentil is already cooked, we just need to let them get to know each other a bit, and it should be done. So it's been about a couple minutes. I'm going to take a look. Wow. Okay, so right now the color has changed of the curry because we added the lentils. That brown color has a little bit of influence in our dish right now. So the amount of water that is in here is also from part of that winter melon reducing down its water content. So we don't want it to make very mushy, but this is a little bit too loose for our dish. So we're going to open our pot and let that cook for, just reduce it down just a bit more because we're going to add our coconut milk, and that's going to change this texture, look and feel. At this time I'm just going to add a bit of salt. You need to season that, just a 1/4 teaspoon or so. This is according to your desire. So how salty would you like, or how little you want, that's all according to you. Always add little at a time, so that in case if you want to, there's enough room for you to change. If you add too much salt, there's no way to dilute it down. Last time for Vishu, when I made, I believe it was tender jackfruit, I was in a traditional Kerala attire. So many of you asked what is it called. That time I believe I wore a sari. This is actually the Kerala attire, set and munda. So this is like Kerala, typical Kerala attire, and you have the jasmine flower, the bindi, the whole gold deal. I mean, it's full of richness. Okay, so while we were talking, our dish has reduced quite a bit, and right now I'm just going to taste and see how it is, if it is the perfect consistency for salt, all that. Okay, right now let's pour in. I had prepared 1 cup of coconut milk. I won't need all of it because of the consistency that we want. So I'm going to pour in half cup of coconut milk. Earlier I poured 1/4 cup, now half cup, so there's 3/4. Okay, now we're going to let this cook. Just a small bubble comes around the pan, then we are done. Okay, see those bubbles? That means our dish is done. We're going to turn off our stove. Because I'm using cast iron pan, it will keep that heat going, so just don't worry about it. It should be fine. Right now what we're going to do is top it off with a drizzle of our coconut oil. So I'm going to pour in about 1/4 teaspoon, just a few drops of coconut oil, and done. If you want to add more curry leaves, you could, but this is all, my friend. How easy is that? Very simple, right? This is one of a dish that you should have on your banana leaf when you're serving sadhya. Sadhya is the feast with veggies. Okay, our dish is done. I'm going to transfer this to a serving tray, and I'll show you how that looks. So this was serve about 8 to 10 people, and this is the perfect size for our family. We can have multiples in case if you want. So this is a very easy recipe. I hope you enjoyed learning something new, and make this at home. Let me know in the feedbacks how it turned out for you. So till next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye. Thank you. I'm going to transfer the